Greetings, spiritual beings. It's me, Ruby Moon, again. I know my videos are quite sparse, but thank you to those that have subscribed. And for those that are watching my videos, please do subscribe because there'll be a lot more coming in 2020. You can find me on Facebook at Ruby Moon Ascends. You can find me on Instagram at miss.moons products and services, and you can find me at my website www.rubymoonassends.ikwid.com. Today I wanted to speak to you again about self-love, but not just on the aspect of loving yourself, but why we love ourselves. I find that a lot of females chase the wrong man, and in the spiritual community, the first thing that a woman wants to usually do when she gets involved is, or maybe I shouldn't say the first thing that most women want to do, but the first thing that I come across with women that enter their spiritual path is usually over a man. Ladies, you need to stop chasing these men with magic. You just need to stop binding these men, and you need to stop making them eat and drink your blood. Because it's no joke out here in these spiritual streets. And if you're not loving yourself and you're binding yourself to people, you're binding yourself to people that don't love you, because you're not seeing your worth, you're not seeing your potential, and you're not seeing what you deserve. Humans are funny things. We're funny things. We feel comfortable in familiarity, and therefore we look for familiarity in others. And that can be quite hindering to our lives, because if you've got a female that doesn't love herself, doesn't respect herself, doesn't worship herself, and doesn't know what she deserves, then the familiarity in that is finding a male counterpart or a female counterpart in some cases that therefore projects the same familiar feeling towards you. So they don't respect your worth, they don't know what it is that you deserve, because you're unsure yourself. What I'm basically trying to say is you need to stop trying to bind these men to you. If you don't love yourself, then you won't know what love is and what it's meant to look like and what it's meant to feel like. So these people that you are trying to bind to yourself against their will are people that are not serving you. I'll give you an example. Your partner, you're seeing a guy and he's continuously cheating. He is a little bit disrespectful. He raises his voice when he speaks to you, and you guys argue quite often. You love this man unconditionally and you want him to be your everything. Sorry, my hair's itching. You want him to be your everything. Fine. Maybe this stemmed from watching your mother put up with your father cheating. Not necessarily all the time, but it could have. There's a load of things that it could have stemmed from. But it's familiar to you. So therefore you stay in it. And then you start to believe that maybe if you add a little bit of magic and you ask spirit to make it work for you, it will pan out. So you decide to bind the man to you. All you've done is bind a cheating, disrespectful man to you that you won't be able to get rid of. And that doesn't serve your highest good, because he will continue to affect you emotionally and break you down emotionally, because he will continue to cheat and continue to be disrespectful and won't leave you and won't want to leave you and won't know why he doesn't want to leave you. It's because you've binded him to you. Another example would be a man that does love you, a man that does want to be with you, a man that maybe does want to marry you, that you bind. Be careful how you bind him, because you could bind him in using words like, oh, I want him to only think of me, I want him to only be loyal to me, I want him to only be with me. You're going to end up with a man that don't want to go to work, that don't want to eat without you, that don't give you no time with your friends. Be careful what you're doing. Just let things happen naturally. Now, I do love work for people. So I might sound a little bit like a hypocrite. However, when I do love work for people, I always do a consultation first. And if I feel like it's too deep and too messy, I'm not doing it, because I protect my own energy. And I'm not about to deal with the karma of his ancestors for binding him against his will. That's another thing that you need to think of, ladies. You're binding these men against their will. You don't know their spiritual ranking. You don't know what the comeback from that is. So ladies, do the self-love work on yourself. Do the attraction work on yourself. And draw in the man that you need for you. The man that is going to help you build. A man that's going to help you set foundations. And a man that is going to help you reach your full potential. Someone that loves you, respects you, and helps you to know that you are allowed to put yourself first. Helps you to stick to your boundaries and respects your boundaries and helps you to flourish in all aspects of your life. Pull on somebody that when you look at him, you know he's Superman because you see yourself in him. Go for somebody that spirit wants you to be with. Work in loving yourself and aligning yourself with your full potential, and all else will fall into place. Have these men chasing you. Don't go and chase them. Show them what you have to give, not what you're looking for, okay? Start loving yourself, respecting yourself, looking at yourself, and creating boundaries of what you will and what you will not accept. Expectations are the greatest way to welcome disappointment. So don't expect anything from these people, but know what your own expectations are. Expect from yourself. You know that you will not expect yourself to be with somebody that's cheating on you consistently. Then stop. Find somebody else. It's okay to move on. It's okay to start again. It's okay to work towards your full potential. Ladies, love and light. Blessings, Ruby Moon.